Hello guys, Layde Dei here. Today is Tuesday, April 20th, and as I said before, I wanted to do a series on manifestations. Everything we have in our life, we actually created. We created it with our thoughts. You see it, and then it's manifested into our reality. One of the things that I want you guys to remember, if you don't remember anything else, Matthew 9:29 says, according to your faith, so be it unto you. So it's what you think, what you believe, is what you receive. It's amazing how when things are going wonderful in our life, we like to take credit for it. But when things are not going so wonderful, we want to blame other people about what's happening. But the things that are happening in your life is because you actually brought it into fruition. And if you keep circling, going through the same thing that you've been going through in the past, and you can't figure out why it's happening, in another video I'm going to explain to you how that happens. But what we put out is what we get back. We create our reality. We're actually creators. Whatever we think about, you meditate on, you bring it into fruition. The reason why some things are positive is you're thinking positive thoughts. And the reason why negative things happen is you think negative thoughts. And what you put out, the energy you put out, is the energy you get back. An example is if you're driving, say you needed to go in an intersection and somebody let you in. Odds are when you're going somewhere, you're going to let somebody else in because somebody was courteous to you. And on the other hand, if you're trying to block somebody from getting in, you go up the road, somebody going to block you. Or if you cut somebody out, somebody going to cut you out. So that same energy that you have, that you're putting out, is what you're going to get back. And the reason why some negative things happen in your life, you think, I'm not creating this, I don't want this to happen. You are. Because say if you're worried about a bill, the thing that you do is you keep thinking, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill. Oh, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know how that's what you're thinking. And because that's what you're thinking, that's what you're getting. The way you get past that is you don't worry about how the bill going to get paid. You think about how it feels because the bill is paid. The person that I was sharing in my last video, Chance Harris, he was talking about unconditional love. I said there's no such thing as unconditional love. Everybody put conditions on stuff. He said that what we have in our life, it comes from 3 different places. It's going to come from anger, it's going to come from pain, or it's going to come from love. So when we were talking about the unconditional love, he said the things that block relationships and the things that block positive things from happening in your life is because you place conditions on it. You may say, when I meet this person, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, you place a condition on the love that you will receive because you're saying what you're not going to do. So he said the way to avoid that, you don't think about what you're not going to do. You're going to think about what you are going to do. Instead of saying, I'm not going to put up with him doing this and that, he ain't spending no time with me, you say things like, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful, I'm so appreciative of the time that he spends with me. You put their name in there. So the things that you would like to have, you thank God already, because that's the kind of person that you're going to have in your life. So it's like I said in the past, whatever you want, you have to be. You be that, and that's what you're going to get. Again, we manifest things in our life because of what we're thinking. And you have to see it. Once you see it, then it'll come into fruition. It could be like, say you want a vehicle. And you've been thinking, I want to get a vehicle, but you haven't decided. Once you decide on the vehicle that you want, you'll start seeing that vehicle everywhere. And you hadn't even noticed it before. God can't bring it into fruition till you see it. When you see it, then everything will work together to make it come into fruition for you. So people are asked a question about God's will. How do I know God's will? The Bible say, if you delight yourself in him, he will give you the desires of your heart. Now, if your will is to do good and to put out positive energy, then the things that you want, he's going to give it to you. On manifestations, everything you have in your life right now, you created. Whether it's good, is bad, or is indifferent. And you did it up here first. And once you did that here, you meditated on, see, when you think about something constantly, that's meditating. And then if you see it, it's going to happen. So when you hear people say, if it ain't one thing, it's something else, guess that's their lives. You have to change that, your thought process. You have to change your words, and you have to change your vision. Because once you see it, you see the outcome, not how it's going to happen. You don't have to figure out how it's going to happen. God is going to do that. All you have to do is see the end results. What do you see? You see the relationship. You see yourself cuddled up with someone. You see yourself laughing. The other thing is, it has to be for the good, highest good of all. Can't be wanting to take somebody else's stuff. You have to want your own stuff and see your own, not taking someone else's. Again, it begins here, and you create it. So think positive thoughts, and you'll get positive results.